Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Toukiden. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we had learned the truth about a Hatsuhol, and it's a thing. It's kind of a relief that it's not a 500-year thing, but my only real thing is like she skipped time some like 40 years or so, I think, and she's acting like she's older than everyone when mentally she's still like, what, 16, 18? They actually don't actually say any of these characters' ages, I think. Unless they do, then I need to go to the right person to talk to it about it. Anyways, I had done a little bit of grinding, of course. Famous catchphrase around here. Now that I'm thinking about it. New. Mysteriously transported to this world some 40 years from the past. That's it. That's all they mention about it. Don't bring up the characters' ages or anything. I don't know how Tatara is my devoted friend, but it happened. Anyways. I only have but one quest left to do. What I did was I ground chapter 1 Reconnaissance Grace, because this quest doesn't end until you use all the prayer stones, which, you know, you can use all the prayer stones outside of the first area, kill everything, come back. And the real drag of this one, any of these quests that require you to kill like hundreds of things, is the fact that it's like 200 means that you have to do this quest several times because the imps are finite. It was the same thing with the drumpy whatever things, the weird snake ones. So yeah, I got this one left. 5-minute time limit. Oni remains will disappear immediately. Slay 100 imps. Yeah, let's go for Fugaku. If only because Fugaku, I feel like, would be perfect for this situation, considering he's just all about that shit. Increases the damage you inflict when your focus is at max. Not bad. Not bad at all. 5 minutes and they don't even start me in the area to slay the 100 of them. That's nice of them. Oh, hello. Alright, maybe this won't be as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, them disappearing is just a nice little touch, ain't it? Oh, wow. Complete whiff. Nicely done, Dar. Already only 80 remain. Oh. Yeah, I think bringing Fugaku might have been a smart idea. I don't know, something about having multiple close range combatants. That was pretty much a smart idea. I don't even think I need to be at max stamina. One second, let's see if this works. Oh. There's something pulled out the stronger ones. Knight of 100 Demons. Nah. Not me, just having kind of a blast actually doing this. Did they just stop with the spiders? Already 20 remain. Oh, hello. See, here I was thinking it was going to be completely and totally only imps. Ah! Right, forgot. So much as touch the side of these things when they're like that, and it sucks. Oh, they just keep coming. Oi. Really? When we hit hard. Okay, this is definitely not as bad of a mission as I thought it was going to be. I don't know, any single time where it's like, you only have a 5-minute time limit when you usually have 10 times that much. Makes me go into a mild panic. Anyways. Pale Owl Wing. That's annoying. Soil. 200 imps. And you give me soil. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Give me a moment. I'm going to quickly do this one. Okay. Haven't yet done this quest fully, but I do want to show how the hell it's done because it is possibly one of the more annoying things that I've had to do, which is saying something considering some of the other grinding things that you have to do in this game. So, to do it, you have to go into Chapter 2, Mission 1, Ups and Downs. Bring whoever, doesn't really matter. And suddenly I become a freaking tutorial video series. Don't bother with a blessing, you won't need it. And honestly, it's a waste of money when you're just going in to kill like 2 things, literally. For the Pale R Wings, you go up to Area 8. Ignore everything else. They don't matter. Just the R-Wing. Oh, maybe this. Because there is exactly 1 R-Wing in this level that is pale. And it's this one right here. It is just a little bit stronger than the rest of them. Will take a beating. Bigger, better, better. And it will respawn once. So you leave, come back, 1 more R-Wing of the pale variety. Is there a reason that I sound a little bit pissed about this? A little bit. If only because I went into like 3 separate levels. Thinking, oh, there's R-Wings in this level. Surely the pale ones will be not that rare or something. No, they are in fact actually kind of rare. At least until, according to the internet, Chapter 6. Which, we're not in Chapter 6 yet, so... Hell, the second time I went into this map to confirm what I was doing, I actually didn't bother bringing any of the other party members because, well, I didn't know if it was going to be worth a damn, and they were going to just run around murdering all the R-Wings, completing the quest, and honestly, I didn't want to do that yet when I was still trying to figure out which level has the R-Wings that I need to slay. I think that is one of the few things I do find irritating about this game. Most of the enemies are different in only 2 ways: element and what color palettes they have. So if you want to get yourself the pale variant of those, you have to be looking real close like, because in the thick of battle when all the battle effects are happening, it's harder to tell. But I guess that's just me. I kind of know that there's like a variation of some of the bosses too, which I don't really remember all too well. I guess we'll figure that out when we figure that out. Anyways. Turn that quest. And only 400 Haku. Ah, that hurts. For as many times as I went in and out for that mission, that hurts. Anyways. Yeah, okay. Also, okay. Let me feed you. Level 3 Gorgeous Tenku Lunch will restore level 3 mood. Tenko Lunchbox equals 2, Fox Rice is 1. At least so as far as I've known. I could send you off. You're in a really good mood. Let's send you the Grace. See if that changes anything whatsoever with what it is that you find. By the way, I have seemingly fixed my disc getting ejected issue. Wait, is it blue? Yeah, it's blue. I had to remove the rubber stump that was underneath the eject button, because touch sensors are stupid, and I really hate that that's just kind of become a norm. Anyways, when you go into the bathhouse, you do sometimes get buffs. It's kind of akin to the offering shrine up there, but who gives you the buffs changes on who it is that you meet in the bathhouse. Sometimes you'll accidentally run into one of the dudes. Sometimes you'll run into one of the gals. Another Twilight Tear. Can I sell the Twilight Tears? Are those any sort of worth? I feel like I've been getting materials I really don't need. And yes, Breaker Club is at +9. Probably can't even craft anything out of those yet. Nope. And I have been trying to keep at least one gorgeous Tinko box, just in case my Tinko is in a particularly bad mood. I'm gonna try sell soil, 5 ancient coins, why not? Talismans, broken spears. What kind of an item is it? Oh, yeah. Sword. Doi. I don't know how it sorted them. I think it sorts them by what monster you find them off of. Which is a little aggravating. Because I don't remember what I find any of these things off of. Ah, here we are. Twilight. Okay. Mysterious tree sap possesses a mysterious power. 320. Should I go and sell it? Not bad. But before we do any shenaniganry there, we have plot to finally continue. 'Tis the turn of the season, which means we get a day off, I guess. Good work out there. Looks like you finished everything up in time. Tomorrow is the last day of winter. For now, go home and rest. But do not drop your guard. Only up here at the turn of the season. We don't know what could happen. Tomorrow's winter's end. Better turn in early for today. Ah, yes. Because it's the turn of the season, we stay home. The Oni might still charge at us. I don't know. Like, I get it. Everyone needs rest. But yeah. So, now that you heard everything, what do you think, Kika? I'm confident that is the best way to keep the village safe. But it will put a heavy burden on you. Yes, I suppose it's too much to ask. Please, forget I said anything. Have you no faith in me? If it will protect the village, then I will do it. I knew you would agree. I will begin the preparations. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound ominous. Good morning, Eliza. Today is winter's end. The first thing you should do is visit all the people who have helped you. When you greet them, say, Oni out and fortune in. After that, everyone will gather to shout Oni out and fortune in together. That will complete the ritual of warding off bad luck. There'll be no missions today, so your chance to relax instead. Oh, how silly. Ha, relaxing. Imagine doing that. Damn, this club really is good. I mean, they're mostly sorted by element. Or required. How about just by attack? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna re-equip the blue blaze, if only just because I like it. I want to get other weapons up to +9. So I gotta talk to everyone. Still out of order for the women's. Hello, Eliza. Oni out and fortune in. I wish you good luck, Eliza. Do you know the reason we tossed beans today? You see, beans have a long history as harbingers of fortune. Is this gonna be a... I don't really need an explanation. Forgive me, please. I don't want you... You don't want me to explain? No, go ahead. Splendid, then I'll get right to it. The explanation continued for some time. Guardian tree is happy. Mind you, that is a big tree. Oh, it's you. Oni out and fortune in. May the gods smile upon you. You really like my Tinko, don't you? Don't get the wrong impression. I was just practicing my stealth technique. Sneaking up on a sleeping Tinko without waking it is the most difficult task. If I can master this technique, I can utilize it in battle. Good luck? I must remain diligent. I really wish I can get some of that equipment that I can upgrade. Tinkos. Good morning, Liza. Are you doing your winter's end greetings? Well, from me to you, Oni out and fortune in. It's still hard for me to say it that way. Saying Oni out is just weird, right? I think Oni in makes much more sense. Kinda? Not really. We want to keep the Onis out. Well, I suppose I am just a relic living out of time. I guess cultures do change. And since I'm older than everyone, I suppose I should be able to understand. We do have to say it all together later. Winter's End only comes once a year. I should practice so I'm ready to say it. Again. Mentally, you're probably... Yay. Huh? Oh, it's you. Hate this Winter's End stuff. I'm itching for some action. Want to get back to smashing Oni. Well, Oni out and fortune in. I'm so sick of hearing that phrase. Want the Oni here so I can kill them all. That's my idea of good fortune. Hey, how about you and me have a contest on our next mission? One who crushes the most Oni wins. Sounds fair? You know, missions should be taken a little bit seriously. Don't be so boring. Hi. Oni out and fortune in. How would you like to your own personal slayer to protect you from the Oni? Wait, it's just you. Who did you think I was? Haha, I thought you were a cute girl from the village. Hey, don't look at me like that. You have to lighten the mood every once in a while. All work and no play make Jax a dull slayer, you know? Yeah, your words... You can use words to justify about anything. Come on, don't be so harsh. Well, since it's winter's end, let's take it easy today, partner. You say it too? No? I just want to be able to level up my dudes. Hello, Oka. What's the matter? You look bored. Oni out and fortune in. I wish you good health. They used to say Oni in, the opposite of what we say now. Well, when you consider the legend of the Great Unifier, it makes sense. Well, you don't know the legend? That's right, you're from the East, so I suppose you wouldn't. The Great Unifier was the founder of the Slayers. It is said that he lived in a land in the far, far East. He had eyes of the deepest gold and the power to purify the most evil Oni. His only goal in life was to keep the people safe, but they feared him. They feared his differences, and in the end, they called him an Oni too. Reviled and ostracized, he was eventually exiled and he fled here. And in this land, he created the Slayers. In secret, they waged war against the Oni. They were the demons who slayed demons. The Great Unifier came from the far east. He joined together all the lost souls and slayed every last Oni. It's an old legend, passed down by the Slayers from generation to generation. It's a fascinating story. You think so too? I like that story a lot. Reviled by the very people he wants to protect. Can you imagine how that felt? For us, Winter's End is about giving thanks to the Great Unifier. That's why it used to be customary to say Oni in. Now that you know how important it is, go and pay your respects. I think that's near about everyone. Besides everyone that's in the building, of course. No? Not you? Not you? What do you say? Today is Winter's End. Pay your respect. Yeah, okay. Eliza, you don't have any missions today? I'd like to ask you a favor. Take me away from here, please. I want to take a long stroll around the village. Well, allow me to accompany you. You're so kind. I really would appreciate it if you would accompany me. If you will lead the way, I will be happy to follow on behind. Come in, take the day off. Why are you here then? Telling me to take the day off when you're still stuck behind the desk. I don't know where it is that she wants me to take her. That's the multiplayer thing. Ooh, hello. Hello, Shikimi. Hello. What a rare treat. Well, today is Winter's End. I wanted to go greet everyone. I see. Do as you like. You always seem so stressed. You always seem so carefree. I am a solitary traveler. I simply go where the flow takes me. That was a joke. Aha! Aha. I don't get it. If you work at it, you can be the same. Good luck. Now I'll do my best to be like you. You're making me uneasy. Floating on the whims of the breeze, that is one way to live. I suppose everyone has their own way of living. Kinda grateful I can't talk to him about traveling around with Kika. Hello, Tatara. Why, if it isn't the little lady. Oni out and fortune in. I'm glad to see you're well. Oni out and fortune in. I see you're all as hale and hearty as ever, Tatara. I'll be working until the day I die. You're looking a little thin. Have you been getting enough exercise? If you don't get outside enough, you're going to start growing weak. Hey kid, teach the little lady the game. Baseball and football. You know, I know that there's the whole wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing going on in this game. And I know that at the least baseball in Japan was kind of huge. Let's go with baseball. Baseball? I've heard of that. It's a sport that was brought over from the West, right? You fought an opponent with sticks in a fierce competition, kind of like Kendo. Right? Where did you hear that? That's what my sister told me. She said it was dangerous, so I shouldn't try it. Is that not right? I'd love to try it sometime. Oh, Oka, what are you teaching your little sister? Right? Like, that would make baseball far more interesting, honestly. At least to me, anyways. This place is so relaxing. The rustling of the leaves is like a pleasant breeze, so soothing my soul. When I'm shut away, it's so easy to lose sight of it all. It's easy to forget what it is I'm risking my life for. Thank you so much for indulging me today. Thanks to you, my heart is at peace. We should be getting back soon. Back to the place we each belong. Well, that's kind of a dour way to put it. I just noticed that there was a beehive hanging there. Hey, Lady Kika. Hello, everyone. The captain wants everyone to gather at the headquarters immediately. Seems Shushui has something to say. So it begins. Let's go, Eliza. A totally great plan that totally won't backfire. You want to reinforce the energy barrier? Yeah. As you all know, this village is protected by Kika's energy barrier. However, due to the recent increase in Oni activity, it is in jeopardy. That's why I'm proposing that we strengthen the energy barrier. How do you propose to do this? The energy barrier is sustained by a large barrier of stones around the village. They amplify the Shrine Maiden's power to form an impenetrable obstruction. We must break them into pieces, which will essentially increase their number. The synergy between these smaller stones will reinforce the barrier. This is what I propose to do. Are you serious? More stones means a greater burden on the Shrine Maiden. You want her to die? Certainly not. I have taken the Shrine Maiden's limits into consideration. Besides, Kika has already acquiesced to the plan. Kika, are you sure this is something you want to do? If it is necessary, I must do it. There are things precious to me that I wish to protect. I don't like it. If we can keep the Oni at bay, we won't need to strengthen the barrier. Are you saying you don't trust us to do that? Not at all. This is merely a precaution. We must be prepared for the worst. But it appears we do not have time to debate this at length. What? No. Oni, not now. We'll set this aside for the time being. Everyone, prepare to intercept. We have received reports from our scouts. Large armies of Oni are amassing in both the northeast and southeast. Large armies? Their origin is unclear, but the Oni are gathering on a hitherto unseen scale. The village is under threat from two directions. We cannot allow this. We'll need all our strength to eliminate them. All forces, move out. Yes, sir. Not you, Eliza. You stay behind. Something about this is making me uneasy. I want you guarding the village. Well, I guess I'll just hang out here. Eliza, see if you've been tasked with guarding the village. With all the other slayers gone, the village seems so empty and vulnerable. What is your opinion on my plan to reinforce the energy barrier? I think it's a bit foolish. Because what if they take the opportunity to, rush the barrier while you're all breaking the stone? I knew you'd say that, but at the moment is the village really safe? Anyways, my preparations are complete. All I need is official approval. They're here. I knew something felt wrong about this. We fell for their diversion. Oni are swarming against the village's barrier. Kika has strengthened the energy barrier, but it won't last long. We have to push the Oni back from the village. Can you do it? Leave it to me. Then go. You're the only one who can protect the village. The others will be back eventually. Just hold out until then. The fate of the village is in your hands. Wait, please. Kika, don't trouble yourself unduly. I'm fine, Captain. Liza, please take this with you. The barrier stones are tied to my soul. That is the fragment of one. Through that, my voice will reach you even if you are far away. Allow my voice at least to accompany you. May fortune favor you. I love how we still have to do it through the missions. Before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and save and call an episode. You know, always a good idea to save. It does autosave before or just after you've arrived back from a quest. But I did just do like 30 minutes of crap. So, rather not. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.